beautiful viewers. How are you feeling? I am so excited. I've got amazing ladies here, and we're going to talk about the edge of possibilities. Oh, that's our title of our show. And my beautiful quote for today is possibilities begins where certainty ends. Stand on the edge and watch your wings unfold. Ooh, I am so excited. So if you asked me 6 years ago, Sanet, you're going to be a TV host, I would have said, get out of town. Get out of town. If you asked me 5 years ago, you would be an amazing TV host, the Power Hour, I would have said, yes, that's exactly what I want, because I just started off being the host on Zoom for the Power Hour for my amazing Diamond Beauties forever. And I really wanted to highlight the ladies even more on a show. So we had a Zoom, but then I wanted it, and then the possibilities became a reality. The 15th of January 2021, I started with my first show on E360. And we are in season 5 already. And yes, I totally believe if you put your mind to it, you can do anything. And my golden nugget is, if your why is big enough, you can do anything. You can do everything. And for me, I'm in stewardship of God's plan. And I just know if I give it to God and I work on what I ask for, then it will happen. And I'm so truly blessed that I am in His favor, because He is orchestra everything. So, are you ready for my beautiful, beautiful guest? Let me just go to the screen. I am going to play beautiful Julie's commercial. She's our VIP for this show. And how incredible honored I am that not only is she the VIP for this show, but I have 2 sponsors that is going to sponsor for a few episodes. How amazing for me. I'm truly blessed to highlight these amazing people, because what they are doing is so needed in this world. So after Julie's video, my guest will be in-house. Here we go.
You ever felt like your life story wasn't random? That every twist, every challenge was actually pointing you towards something deeper? At Your Story is Your Portal, we believe your story is your compass. And when you share it, it becomes medicine. And not just for you, those people who need it the most. Whether you have a messy draft, a spark of an idea, or simply the desire to share your story, we walk you every step of the way. Over 300 authors have stepped through this portal. Now it's your turn. Start your journey today. Come join me in Mexico, Sayulita, for a book in the week retreat. Your story is your portal.com.
Here is my guest. Yes, my guest, my beautiful Julie. Seeing your commercial, and I had to shorten it, that I did a good job, my beautiful one.
Yes, you did an amazing job, really, and it was lovely to see it, because I actually shot that at sunset, so that the light was perfect, and so I was really happy that I did it that way. So thank you. It's beautiful.
Thank you. So please introduce yourself and tell us from where you are. Thank you.
Yes, so I am in Sayulita, Mexico. I am actually right now doing a writer's retreat. So I have one of my writers is in the same building, and she's writing her book right now. So I've been a book publisher for 17 years, and I have published over 300 authors, and it's all in the health and wellness and spiritual arena. And most recently, I've been really letting people know that, you know, a book isn't just a product. It's actually the portal to your soul purpose.
I love it. I love it. Thank you so much, my beautiful Julie. Nattolie, can you please introduce yourself, my beautiful one?
Absolutely. You look so gorgeous, Julie, and lucid and clear. My name is Nattolie Chilton. I'm an author and a truth coach. And I've got a new title that I'm working with because my purpose is just shifting into an even greater alignment, an intuitive, holistic guide to offloading toxic burdens, body, mind, and soul. So
I've got goosebumps. Just wait for it. So, my beautiful viewers, I know Nattolie dearly. I love Nattolie dearly. And this is exquisite. I love it. I love it. I love it. Thank you. I've got goosebumps. Continue, my beautiful Nattolie. Continue.
Well, what's coming? First of all, I am an author. My true story is in silence. To use your voice, words hold power, and it's really a story about taking what was, a lot of it was unconscious, and bringing it to consciousness through a 10-year process and meditation upon my life journey and all the traumas and healing, layer by layer through the years and months of writing. And I have a deep experience with, holistic health, because part, when you're toxic, through drugs and alcohol, and then nasty belief systems that bitterness and things like that need to be healed, because those negative meditations make us, acidic. And yeah, so to be free, we must come higher. Come higher. Thank you for letting me share.
I love it. I love it. Thank you so much, my beautiful Nattolie. And you are also part of my Slim Soul supporters. So just a quick thank you to my beautiful Nattolie, Coach Eve, Marie, Tammy, Nina, Cindy, Christina, Donna, and soon to be Tim, our first male from the Tanzanite Heroes, and beautiful Julie Ann. You are also going to be added to the supporter list. So thank you, my beautiful ladies, for supporting everything I do, especially the Power Hour to the network. So my beautiful Julie, I have a few questions for you, and both you and Nattolie, and then I have specific questions regarding your book and your retreats and that as well. So let me start off with the questions. And the first one is, what does possibility means to you on a soul level?
Well, I mean, that's a good question, given that everything I do is about the soul. So I have, since my fiance died 4 years ago, I have done everything on a soul level. In fact, I think that all possibilities are on that soul level. And really, we're in a situation where, we're a spiritual being having a human experience. And when you connect with your loved ones on the other side, I think it gives you a very different perspective where you can live your life from your soul. And that is what I've been doing. And what I've discovered is that, like, literally infinite possibilities are possible. I was actually paralyzed in December. I couldn't walk at all. I had a collapsed vertebrae, and some of my spiritual authors reminded me that, we have infinite possibilities. And so I put that out to the universe. I meditated every day, and I found all of the tools that I needed holistically without having a major operation to I'm now a normal person. I can walk the beach. I can do anything that I want, and that only took like literally one session in the right place. So and getting into the right mindset. And yeah, so I just literally everything in my life has been that way. And in the last 4 years, most certainly, I've literally completely had all possibilities, just like what is it that I want to do? Oh, I want to host writers in a beautiful environment with a gorgeous ocean view and a beautiful jungle, and here I am. So yeah, that's the way life's been going really for the last 4 years.
Wow, incredible. I thank you for sharing. And for you, my beautiful Nattolie?
For me, possibilities. To being where I am right now, being on this show it's a miracle. It's a miracle coming from where I have come with like major anxiety, not liking, not wanting to be close to people, this kind of deep interaction, but possibilities on a broader scale. How I'm seeing my book Unsilenced is really, it's like this geyser coming up of all my gifts and my knowledge coming together. So the nutritional, the energetic, the research that I've done, and the personal experiences with like having toxic dental work. So, going through years with root canals, I was told to remove. I was told to never get to start with. And then praying for just having pain, having this recurring inflammation, and then asking God, this is just one little piece, but asking God to show me a way out of this. I was using Rife equipment, frequency equipment, to make the inflammation go down. And then I came across a video, and the video says it is impossible to have a sterile root canal because you are leaving a dead piece of body inside your body. And there is no way for that to not be a problem. We have, I guess, 50 miles of nerves in a tooth. You cannot, something that's dead needs to come out. So I actually went through the process and had 3 teeth removed with root canals, and bipolar, gone. Chronic shoulder pain, gone the next day. My mental state, because the inflammation was systemic. So I have many areas like this of lived experience and research and all that. Yeah, thank you. So that's something a lot of people don't know, but I actually was told 2023 never to get a root canal. It's better to remove it. Thank you. Yeah, really, really important because most people do not know.
Yeah.
Wow, incredible. So my beautiful Julie, are you ready for your second? Well, you already answered the second question, is when did you change? So that you already also, I have to go down to the next question. What does faith and intuition, what role does faith and intuition play in your decision making?
Well, I have always trusted my intuition since I left England 25 years ago. So at the age of 30, I realized that, that is this my life? My soul wasn't talking. I was living a very, very different life, very successful, but I was living a very different life. And I decided, my intuition told me, I am not going to change. I'm not going to be able to hear my soul unless I actually leave England. That very small world, right? So I listened to my intuition, and I left my husband. I left my very good job. I signed over, my big Victorian mansion house to my husband. And I went sailing around the world. And so I was 7 years sailing around the world. I had not been sailing before, so I had no idea what I was letting myself in for. But I listened to my intuition, and my intuition said this is what I needed to do. And so I went sailing around the world, and I lived on a desert island for 3 months. And it was incredible. And every step of the way, I just always listened to my intuition. And I ended up, after 7 years, I decided to settle in Canada. And that's how I ended up writing my book about my 7 year around the journey around the world, and the importance of listening to your intuition and really listening to that inner voice and faith. You know, that's how you can live a very different life. And now I've been 7 years living in Mexico, and again, just always listening to my intuition of what is it that I really want out of life. And I wanted to create an amazing environment so that my writers could come and have that experience of really understanding what's possible, and actually understanding that our story is not just random events, that it all points to our soul purpose. So, and here I am.
Beautiful. I also, just the image of this mother bird that is pushing her little one. She loves her little one so much, and he's standing on the edge of the nest, and she's pushing him out because she wants him to fly, and and started to become a big bird, but she loves him so much, but that hard decision to push him out. And now how you push yourself out, and now you're helping others. I love it. So my beautiful Nattolie, I have got a different question for you. Are you ready? Can you describe can you describe a moment when something impossible became your reality?
Wow, something impossible. There's a couple of things, but probably just a super life-changing moment was I tried for a long time to quit alcohol, and getting so, like, it wasn't that I was a drunk, but I just couldn't stop. I had to have a few drinks, and just that much. I'm really sensitive, and a few drinks just puts me off center and clouds my mind, made my judgment poor. So 2 things happened. This is the impossible thing that seemed impossible. And this is to give people hope who are maybe separated from their kids. But I was alienated from my children, and I kept trying to get sober, and then it was just too much emotional burden, let's say, that's the topic I'm being burdened by the weight of that separation, trying for many years, for decades. And then we were 4 years separated, and she got back in touch with me after 4 years, gave me a call, and I was right in the middle of a marriage breakup. I was right in the middle of so many things, other things. And at that moment, I just said no more. That was June 11th, 2011. And I just sent her a song this past week. It's called The Reason by Hoobastank. And it's, I'm not a perfect person. It's something I can live with it every day. It's this song. It's so powerful. And I never told her that. Like, she is the reason. And because of her love and reconnection, thank you. Because of her love and reconnection, I was able to put it down and that's drugs and alcohol, for 14 years now. So to people of any listeners, you can do it. So get some support. That's what we need, connection and support and honesty, and we can do it.
Shoot,
Thank you.
my beautiful Natalie, that is huge. Thank you for sharing. Thank you. You are also helping so many people with everything you do, but we're going to come to that in a minute. I need to ask one more question, and then I'm going to play the commercials, and then we're going to come to ask what is it what you are doing, how you're helping the world. So the next question, my beautiful Julie, what lessons have you learned from stepping into the unknown?
Well, I think, as I said before, I've been stepping into the unknown literally for the last 25 years, and it's interesting that you asked about the lessons because after I published my book, now it's, oh my goodness, it's like 20 years ago. So after I published my first book 20 years ago, I actually went back 10 years later and I wrote reflections. So what I actually did was literally, I was looking at every event that happened in my life. And I was asking that exact question. What are the lessons that I learned from this? And so I could tell you so many different lessons from, traveling and living in different cultures. But I think overall, what I really learned is that, the world is a reflection of how we are in the world. And so when I look at where I am now in Mexico, it truly feels like home because all of the people that live here, family and love is their number one priority. And that comes out in everything because you walk down the street and everyone's happy and everyone's smiling, and it's just such a beautiful, amazing environment to live. And when I first came to Mexico, it was actually Puerto Vallarta where I first came. I realized, I have seen this level of love and compassion in Africa. I've seen it in Thailand. I've seen it living on a desert island for 3 months and everybody had to help everyone else. And I realized, this is what I want from my life because now I am me. I'm truly myself. I'm truly living my soul and my soul's purpose. And so, I think the biggest lesson is listen to your soul and know that what is happening around you is literally a reflection of who you are. And so I think that's my biggest lesson.
Wow, I love it. I love it. Thank you so much, my beautiful Julie. So, are you, ladies and my beautiful viewers, are you ready for another commercial? One of my amazing sponsors, her name is Coach Eve. We're going to listen to her beautiful video and then she will be in studio as well. So, my beautiful ones, here we go.
Hi, I'm Eve the First. You must heard about me. I'm here to take this opportunity to personally invite you to this amazing one-day event. We're bringing together 12 powerhouse warriors, coaches, to personally work with you and break free from overthinking, uncertainty, emotional or physical pain. This event is unlike other events. We are bringing music, dancing, breakout rooms, workshops, different modalities, different techniques which you can implement in your life and break finally free and unlock the possibilities. So 2025, limited spaces, so hurry, grab your spot today. See you there, October 4th, 2025.
Wow, beautiful. And my beautiful Coach Eve, Julie, she is the VIP for our beautiful show. But then I remember I want you to bring your video in, and yours was also possibilities, and that's the reason for the show. called The Edge of Possibilities. Please introduce yourself, my beautiful coach Eve.
Hello, hello. How are you guys doing? Good evening, good morning, wherever you're tuning in from. I'm so happy and I'm so glad to be here on your TV show, Sanet. Beautiful Queen, Nattolie and Julie. I'm so grateful to be here. I'm known as the legendary coach, Eve, a transformative force in personal development and empowerment, founder of Open Hands Institute and the voice behind the podcast, Open Minds to Open Hands. And I'm here to commit myself and my expertise to help leaders, thoughtful leaders, entrepreneurs, business owners to break free their emotional or mental barriers to achieve their full potential. And I also have an amazing 21-day journal where they can journal together, and it goes through a workshop as well. It is available in 2 languages, Hungarian and English. Back to you, Sinet. Thank you.
Oh, thank you, my beautiful one. So I'm just going to ask Nattolie the next question. Nattolie, how do you stay in a mindset of expansion when life feels contracting?
For me, it's important to find balance. I use moving my body, so rebounding, power walking, because our lymphatic system it moves when we walk and pump our arms and legs. Our elimination, that's all moved through movement. So balancing, so time at the computer, some music. You remind me of that. It's like put on a good song, switch my brain. Don't get, because my tendency is to lock in. So I can lock in on working for like 8 hours straight, which isn't necessarily healthy. So yeah, adding some nutritional support, adding some energetic support through, a PEMF mat for energetic recharging. Yeah, nature. Just switch the channel, and that keeps me motivated. Thank you. Motivated and moving forward.
Wow. And one of the videos you showed quite a few times how, well, not one, quite a few videos you showed us that you have giving milk to a wild deer baby because the mummy has died, and how incredible that nature trusted you to come and be fed. So you are amazing, my beautiful one. You're such a big example to every one of us that you can do anything. Thank you. My beautiful coach Eve, who inspires you to keep believing what's possible?
Thank you, Sanat. That's a great question. Who is inspiring me? Well, for foremost is my daughter. My daughter is my true inspiration and gives me the force and gives me the strength to keep going, to keep pursuing my dreams, to look for those possibilities which is opened up, not just for me, but for everybody. All the possibilities are there to unlock the doors. And yes, my family and my daughter is my true inspiration. Thank you.
Thank you, my beautiful coach. So, ladies, this question is going for all of you. Then I'm going to play Ted's commercial, and then I'm going to ask you questions pertaining only to you. If somebody's watching and feels stuck, what would you say to help them, my beautiful Julie Ann?
Well, when people are feeling stuck, really the first thing you need to do is be quiet. Go inside and listen to your soul, because really, we have all the answers. And if you're stuck, it's because you're focusing on the past or you're projecting into the future. So go inside and just be in the present, and know that you are beautiful, you are peaceful, and anything is possible. So yeah, be quiet and go inside.
Ooh, I love it. I love it. Goosebumps, goosebumps. Woohoo. I love it. My beautiful Nattolie.
Julianne, you just pull me in with your how you express. I forgot to put my glasses on. You want me to answer this question?
Yes,
What
please.
inspires me?
Yeah, now what,
Okay.
if somebody's watching that is stuck, what will you say to them?
I would say, for me, I always seek God's direction. So I ask the Holy Spirit of truth to guide me to my divine identity. So I'd say that would be number one. The second thing is get clear. So I'm really focusing on energetic clarity, and that starts with what I put in my body. So raising the pH of the body. So a simple tip would be drink a green drink, put a half teaspoon of baking soda in water can raise your pH. That instantly adds more oxygen to your bloodstream and your brain. So that can really shift depression and anxiety, just that simple thing for very low cost. Aluminum free baking soda. Thank you.
Wow, 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 wow. Thank you, my beautiful Nattolie, my beautiful Coach Eve. If somebody's stuck out there, they must first of all click on your link and join us for October the
Yes,
6th. But
yes,
please
that's what
tell
I
us.
was.
Okay, go, go, go.
The number one thing what you need to do is at least check out the possibilities what October has for you. People who are stuck or they're on the crossroad and they don't know what's the next step. We're gonna have amazing powerhouses, coaches to come and help you to overcome the situation. But for the viewers who are watching us now or who are actually tuning in on a replay at this episode, I agree with Julie and Nattolie as well. First, take a deep breath and have a journey within and see what is the things what you need to align. And I do agree with Nattolie. I always ask the Holy Spirit, God, the divine, to guide me and help me through the things what I'm facing, or help me to open those doors to the possibilities, to able to step on to my full potential, to my full desire of the journey of my life. Um, Very, very, very important to allow yourself to give time to realize and to be in the present. What is that what needs to change? What is that what you need to actually shift over? It is very, very important to realize, and that will give you the possibilities, and that will give you your answers. All the answers, like Julie said, we have it within us. All you need just a little kick in the butt, or a coach or a mentor or somebody to guide you back on your path so you can able to take those steps forward. Thank you, Sana. Back to you.
Wow, thank you. So for me, my beautiful one, the first thing I will tell everyone, if you're feeling stuck, because life is like this, it's 2 steps to the front and one back. So that the one back is your back step, and it's depending up to you how long are you going to be in your back step. And I tell you something, put some glasses on, even if you don't have glasses. Put your own glasses on, your finger glasses on. Put on music and have a dance like there is no tomorrow. And then after that dance, go lie down on the ground and laugh until you cry, and then get up. Then take a breath, like Julie said, and then pray to God to give you clarity. And then, as Coach Eve said, go inside, but get that fun out. Remember when we were children? There was no schedule to have fun. Just don't schedule. Don't schedule stuckness. Schedule to have fun, because as soon as you have more fun, you have more clarity, you have more creativity, and boy, oh boy, anything is possible. Oh, I love it. I love it. My beautiful ones, let me play Ted's commercial. So, my beautiful Ted, thank you so much for being my sponsor for 8 episodes. And I gave you 2 more episodes to say book. And Ted, your launch was amazing. The feedback that you got from the people were amazing. So my beautiful ladies, here is Ted's video.
When somebody starts talking about money, do you just black out and say, that's not me? Yeah, I get it. Man, I've worked with people all my life with helping them make better money decisions. And I just wrote a book for you. It's a book about my experience helping people who don't like money make better money decisions. Take a look at it. It's available now on Amazon.
Now, my beautiful Julie, thank you, my beautiful coach Eve. Are you ready for your question? So here we go. Let me just see. Julie, you have helped more than 300 authors bring their story to life. What have you learned about connection between possibilities and the power of storytelling?
Wow. You know, I've been so fortunate to have literally every author that has come to me for my benefit. So I always say that, you know, whatever it is that I need, I have a person that comes that wants to share their story. And when they share their story, I really understand how I need that story to help me. And so really that is what books do. That is what happens when you share your story. Just like Nattolie sharing her story, it's all about helping other people. And so that's always the focus, is when you are sharing your story and you're using your portal, the story as a portal, as medicine for you, how can it be medicine for other people?
I love it. And the stories that you receive that you helped your beautiful authors to, how many of them was first-time authors?
Oh, literally all of them, because one of the things when I very first started 17 years ago, my coaching was called Inspire a Book, because I feel that so many people have like way too many objections why they can't share their story. And so I really wanted people to understand that sharing your soul story is about storytelling. It's not about writing. And so most of the people that I inspire are first-time authors, because they have had all those objections, like I'm not good enough, my writing's not good enough, my story is not interesting enough. And so when I coach them through their soul story, I help them understand that their story, of course, can help so many people. And so most of the people that I've helped have been first-time authors.
Wow, congratulations. That is incredible. Incredible. So your second question is, you're currently hosting a transformative retreat where writers can complete their book in 7 days. What shifts happen when people step into that emerged environment? And what surprises do you get helping them to create their masterpiece?
You know, it's all about putting yourself in a different environment where you can really truly go inside. And so every time somebody comes to spend a week with me and work on their book for a week, every single time it completely and totally transforms their life. Because when else do we have an opportunity to actually do that, to take that silent time to just go inside and to examine our story and understand every single event that happened to us happened for us. It didn't happen at us, it happened for us. And so everything happens for a reason. So I help people to understand this is why this happened, and now this is how you can help other people. And so it's always transformative, always. And that's why I love it when people come and spend a week with me in this beautiful environment, and really just understand that your story is the portal to transforming who you are in the world.
I love it. So my beautiful viewers, please click down below in the show note. You will have all my guest details, how to connect with them. So our beautiful Julie, your connection is yourstoryisyourportal.com. So I have the Tigger. Let me just run the Tigger again. Tigger. Here it comes. So remember, my beautiful viewers, your story is yourportal.com. Thank you, my beautiful Julie. So can I ask you one last question? Helping others to create their legacy. You are also creating your legacy. How do you feel about your legacy?
I feel that, every time I mention my fiance that died, and helped me to really look at spirituality in a whole different way, I feel that, I'm leaving a legacy to him, but I'm also leaving a legacy for everyone to say, that we are spiritual beings and we're having a human experience. And so I think the legacy of understanding how important our stories are and how important it is to share our stories, that is the legacy that I'll be leaving behind.
It's beautiful. I love it. Thank you. Thank you for helping so many authors to have that dream of having their own book. Thank you. My beautiful Nattolie, are you ready to talk about your amazing book on silence? Can you tell us, you worked on your book, you did research on your book came out last year. So my question is, what kept, I think you said about 10 years that you all was working on your book, to complete your book on silence, and the impact has been profound. What kept the dream alive through all those years waiting and working on your book?
Thank you for asking. So I was told by God I felt that I was told by God to write my story. And that is the only thing that kept me to cross the finish line. Because in the last year, in the 10th year, I was really ready to throw in the towel that spring. The way my brain works, it is almost impossible for me to organize. And I had, hundreds of documents. And I'd been working, handling this material for 10 years. Thank you so much. Just one thing's running into the next, and I needed help, and God knew my heart, and I ended up connecting with a developmental editor because she was holding a podcast I applied for, and she's like, you can't come on until you have your book. And then she says, I'm a developmental editor, and her story has similarities. It was totally divine connection, and she works with autistic children, and I'm quite neurologically scrambled in certain ways. And so she understood me. It was a miracle. So from like spring last year to December the 4th, published.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm so grateful it's done. And I'm healed. So I just want to add, Julie, that our healed story is our legacy, for others, that they can get over it, and they can have a beautiful life too. Yeah. I got that.
Mm-hmm. Goosebumps. So now your story is out to the world. What has been most unexpected way is how the people reflect your story back to you, and how the healing of not only you but also others, and the way they are thinking of their own lives through your book, through your stories, through all the platforms you went on. You even went to the UK. You have met beautiful Coach Eve. You present your book there as well. So please tell us, with all the feedback you receive, what legacy have you not bestow just on yourself, but on others as well through your story?
Thank you, Sanet. I found in the UK, like a lot of people private message me in the background, and they're letting me know, this happened to me too, that happened to me too. Other things, like serious things, people are confiding. And that's part of my mission, is to hear people's secrets. I love that. Probably the biggest gift was in the UK. In the lineup, there was mothers and daughters, quite a few moms and daughters of domestic violence. And that was a core message in my story, one of the core messages. And they're just like, you just give us so much hope. And I was like, yeah, one day you can write your story. You're going to get through this. And just people, so that really meant a lot to me and means a lot to me. And also people just seeing that I'm transparent about former addictions and all that. And they're like, well, if you can do it, they're writing their book now. They're stepping forward and they're like, I can write my book about my traumatic things. And I'm like, phenomenal. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you, ladies. Thank you so much, audience, for hearing me.
So my beautiful Coach Eve, let me put my glasses on. You're currently busy writing your own raw story, your beautiful book. What emotions or insights have surprised you most in your process of writing your book?
Thank you, Sanet. That's a fantastic and very deep question. The story is very real. I realized, as Nattolie said, while I was putting my thoughts and all of the happenings on the paper, I realized I relived those moments. And you can only advise and you can only give stories to people after you healed of that trauma. There's lots of trauma, lots of heartache, lots of struggles what I was going through back in that time. What I'm taking all the readers back when I was in America, and the story is about my life journey. How was my journey as a teenager going to America, and realize that American dream, it wasn't suitable for me. And I got married, I got divorced, I became a mother, and all the struggles and heartaches, and it was violence as well. And I had to put all of those feelings down, and I had to relieve those. And as I have the words formulating with my hands and I see them on paper, it is so true. Like Julie said, your story can inspire somebody. Your story can give that hope, that bridge to overcome their struggles, to overcome their pain, whatever they may feel. And my story and my book gives that guide step how to overcome the struggles, to grab that hope, and yes, to say anything is possible. And the most painful thing what I was writing about is to leave without my daughter, to not able to be with my daughter for a very young age, between 6 months and 1.5 years old. Victoria was without the mom. I had to put her in a safe place, and my mom, bless her soul, she was the one who take care of in this period of time my daughter. And Victoria was and is my first child and my only child. And for me as a mom to go through that, to take that big sacrifice for us to be safe and to able to carry something and open the possibilities for something better, and every single thing and every single step of the journey is inside that book. So I'm pretty sure a lot of moms or a lot of single moms who've been divorced or have been domestic violence through pain and struggle, they were able to grab something for themselves in this book. Yes.
Wow. Thank you, my beautiful Coach Eve. Thank you for sharing. So, my beautiful ones, we are finished with our show. Are you ready for paparazzi? But I need to play Julie's commercial first, and then we're going to quickly do the paparazzi. Just give me 1 second. So, Julie, you don't know about the paparazzi, but Coach Eve and Nattolie will take the foreground, and you just prepare your one small little liner you have given through to me on the spreadsheet. But first of all, here's Julie.
Have you ever felt like your life story wasn't random? That every twist, every challenge was actually pointing you towards something deeper? Your story is your portal. We believe your story is your compass. And when you share it, it becomes medicine. And not just for you, those people who need it the most. Whether you have a messy draft, a spark of an idea, or simply the desire to share your story, we walk you every step of the way. Over 300 authors have stepped through this portal. Now it's your turn. Start your journey today. Come join me in Mexico, Sayulita, for a book in the week retreat. Your story is your portal.com.
Beautiful. Thank you, my beautiful Julie. So, Nattolie, can you give us the paparazzi pen? What is your golden nugget?
We can't change what isn't brought to consciousness.
I love it. Are you ready? Here we go.
I'm ready.
My beautiful. What is your golden nugget?
What doesn't kill you will make you stronger. Anything is possible.
Oh, I love it. Here you go. My beautiful Julie, what is your golden nugget?
Your story is your portal to your life purpose.
Oh, I love it. Here you go. Ooh la la, ooh la la.
Ooh.
And my
And my
golden
beautiful Sanet. Yes, I want to ask you, what is your golden nugget, my
Oh,
beautiful
thank you
Sanet?
for asking, my beautiful Coach Eve. My golden nugget is if your why is big enough, you can do anything. You can do everything. And I'm ready for paparazzi. So, my beautiful viewers, there's no time for us to dance, but we will do a dance and we're going to quickly do our one word wonder after the show. But we want to say thank you for spending time with us. Time is precious. And that you have stayed till the end and wear your glasses when you had goosebumps. We appreciate you from the bottom of our hearts. And yes, our kissing to all of you. Mwah! Bye-bye, everyone.